The field of Republicans lining up to face President Biden next fall continues to grow. Florida Gov. Ron DeSantis is expected to make his candidacy official this week, following on the heels of South Carolina Sen. Tim Scott's Monday announcement that he is making a run for the White House. A number of other Republicans are thought to be still mulling bids. Former President Donald Trump has established a sizable polling lead, but rivals are hoping his mounting legal troubles and concerns about his electability will have voters looking for an alternative. Here's a list of every major Republican who either has entered the race, is expected to enter the race soon, or is said to be considering a run. The former president has continued to increase his national polling advantage over his rivals, establishing himself as the clear frontrunner with a polling average of more than 50% in recent national surveys. Despite being arraigned on 34 counts tied to campaign finance fraud and being found liable by a jury in a civil case for sexually abusing and defaming the writer Jean Carroll, Trump has not seen his support fall among voters and has a comfortable lead in endorsements. On the policy front, he took credit for the end of Roe v. Wade in an interview last week, even as the issue of abortion continues to cost Republicans in swing elections. After months of speculation, the Florida governor is set to formally launch his campaign on Wednesday with expectations for a public kickoff event after Memorial Day. In a call with donors last week, the former congressman included himself with Biden and Trump as the credible candidates in the contest and said that only he and Biden are electable. But despite his easy gubernatorial re-election victory in November, DeSantis' ability to win a national race is still up in the air, with many of his signature positions polling poorly nationally, including a 6-week abortion ban he quietly signed last month. DeSantis picked up a number of early endorsements in Iowa, and he continues to publicly feud with Disney. The former vice president has not formally announced his candidacy, but he spoke in New Hampshire last week as he leans into a potential run. Pence has staked out unpopular positions on Social Security and abortion, saying that ending the procedure in the United States is more important than politics. Polling has shown Pence struggling to win support from Republican voters. In March, The Atlantic summarized the findings of several Republican focus groups with the headline, "Nobody Likes Mike Pence." After announcing an exploratory committee in April, the South Carolina senator filed paperwork with the Federal Election Commission on Friday and held a launch event Monday morning at Charleston Southern University, his alma mater. The only black Republican currently in the Senate, Scott has already purchased television ad time in the early states of Iowa and New Hampshire. Despite being popular among his Senate colleagues, he has yet to make a dent in early polling and at times struggled with articulating his message during his initial campaign stops last month. For more, subscribe to 24 Hour News.